All right. Hey, what is up? In this video, I want to talk a little bit more about the Fast Track program. So, if you have been following me personally, then you already know that I have took the leap and I've jumped into. I've invested heavily. Well, I wouldn't say heavily. I definitely paid my dues, and I went and joined the Internet Business Mastery Academy, and then I also joined the Fast Track program. And as I mentioned earlier in this video, I definitely want to talk a little bit about the Fast Track program. But before we hop into that, let me go ahead and brag a little bit. So, one thing that happened is that some really cool people have commented on these video reviews that I'm doing. And that would be none other than, you know, uh, Jeremy and Jason, which are the two creators of Internet Business Mastery Academy. So how cool is that? They actually took the time to, if you carefully look here, you actually see them both. One of them commenting on a video, and then which is Jason, and then you see Jeremy. Also commenting on a video, and that just meant a lot to me to see that that they watched the videos and that they also had taken the time out to comment on the videos that I'm doing. And they actually encouraged me to continue blogging or video blogging about my progress with this whole internet, building a business on the internet and the whole lifestyle design thing and yada yada yada. So back to the Fast Track program. So the program is $497, and then there's an additional $497 to become to hop on a Fast Track. And one of the benefits of the Fast Track is that you have instant access to. Well, I wouldn't say instant. I'm fighting a cough, but I wouldn't say instant. But you have some type of. You have a very good connection to Jason and Jeremy, or Sterling and Jay. And that's huge. I think that's huge, and I completely value it. At first, I was a little bit skeptical, but here's what changed my opinion. If you go back to my videos, I was stuck on module 2, picking a topic. And because I was a Fast Track member, I was able to email Jason and have him help me walk through the process. And that was a pretty lengthy 8 to 10 emails of 10 stages of email tag of us going back and forth before we finally narrowed down on a topic that I was very comfortable with, and he was very comfortable with, that I would make money in. So having him sit down and be able to do that really blew my mind, and that was awesome, because he's not just anybody. He's someone that's actually doing what it is that I want to do. And not only is he doing it, but he's doing that crap pretty well, if I would say so myself, So that's why it's beneficial for me. And also, just to brag a little bit more, I get to chat with him. Like, I remember one time I was working on the business. So I have a part-time job, and when I get off the part-time, I try to spend as much time as I can building this, because I want to leave the part-time. So I was up. I'm really fighting the cold. I apologize, guys. I was up at some point in time just working on these videos, and I think it was Sterling, I'm pretty sure it was Jay, that just popped up and said, "Hey, what's going on? Working on your business." And we just got into it. And this is a pretty lengthy, I'll show you guys, 104 lines of chat that we just busted it up. And that's because of that Fast Track benefit. So I completely stand by it. Because of that aspect of it. And then also, another really cool benefit is that you have these things called coaching calls every Monday, where you get to ask Sterling and Jay questions. So you already have the access here, but I think one of the benefits of the coaching call is that there might be questions that you might not even know that you need to ask. There might be questions you might not even know you need to ask, but someone else might be struggling with it, and they ask the question, and now you also gain the benefit from the answer that they get to their questions. Or someone might be further ahead in the progress system or in the modules than you are, and they ask a question that might pertain to them specifically on that one module that they're at. But because you're at module 2, you kind of have a big picture type of thing. So you plan ahead, and you overcome the obstacle that they were having right away. So it has added benefits that way. So for those two reasons, I'm one of those guys that I strongly believe that a mentor is one of the best and easiest, most painless way to get from step A to like step G. So for me, I think it's worth it, and the communication that I've been having with Jeremy and Sterling is legit. So I also think that makes me the first conversation automatically made me feel like it was money well invested. And I highly recommend it. If you don't have the fundings for it, then ask yourself, how can you afford it? Don't just cop out. But I highly recommend it. And it's interesting because before, like I said, I've done these little programs before, but never have I been able to like physically get in contact with the person who created the program. So to be able to do that and ask them questions, once again, like I said, I highly recommend a Fast Track. So that was it. Just wanted to brag. And then, just so you guys know, Jason and Sterling themselves definitely took the time out to comment. So if they're online making these thousands of dollars, and what you should be doing is commenting too on my videos, because that's the habit of successful people. So make sure you comment on my videos. But if not, that's cool too. Do what you have to do. I will talk to you in the next video. I completely apologize about this cough. It really probably messed up the audio, but talk about it in the comment section.